So I want to start by thanking the audience in attendance for making this show possible, and BAI for putting it on, and really feel honored to be here among the other startups as well, startup or innovators. I'm Hans with the BehavioSec team here in the US, and I wanted to kind of tie into a little bit earlier the presentations, like Connie and Matteo was referencing. We have the collaboration with the retail banking is really something that we've seen pretty much from the first beginning, is that the kind of technology that we do, we never really felt not welcome in the room and so forth. So what we do is we do behavioral biometrics. And what behavioral biometrics is, it's really the natural rhythm of the humans. So the way that we do that is we look at all the inputs when somebody's logging into a mobile phone, when somebody's logging into the laptop. So it's really technology that stretches across all platforms. So it's something that banks can rely on. Retail banking for the end user, it's something that they can rely on as one layer of knowledge in a multi-layer. So we're not a silver bullet in security. We're not the only thing you're going to roll out. But we are something that would be used to reduce the, sorry, the screen cut out there. Something to reduce the false rejection rates. So for example, if I'm traveling quite a bit and I'm in a new city, I'm trying to transfer money to a new account I haven't done before. It's a lot of yellow flags or orange flags for banks. But what we do is we look at the rhythm. We look at things like the swiping, not just the typing on a device. We also look at the swiping. We look at the pressure. We look at gyroscope and accelerometer, which is usually what's used for gaming. And this all builds into digital profiles. So every time they log in, after 3 logins, we start getting a good score. We start using that score. We start reporting into a risk engine to the bank to verify the identity of the user for an app or for the website. And it's really something that we've pioneered. I don't have a PowerPoint, so I'm going to talk a little bit, and I'm going to do a demo. I'm going to try to do both demos, otherwise you come to our booth and see the mobile one as well. But this is really something that we pioneered. BehavioSec is a great story out in the northern part of Sweden. 2 guys starting this out, a technical spin out, very engineering driven at the beginning. We're commercialized the last 5 years. The company's been around for 10 years. We've done a lot of research outside of retail banking as well. We've done 3 years of consecutive work with DARPA, which is US Defense, kind of like the SEAL Team 6 of engineering at the Defense Department. So they're fantastic to work with. There's a lot of great feedback in the past from them. So a lot of that is built into the product that we do today for retail banking. So I just did one here before. I'll do one again. So this is basically, I'll just walk through this in case we don't have time to walk through this. So if I did a match, I'm just doing username and password on this one. I'm going to do one in a minute here. But the overall score is the username and the password together. The username, you see the score here, and then you see the email here as well. And a confidence factor is an indication of how narrow of a digital fingerprint we have on that user. So if they've been using it a lot, then it sort of narrows it down a little bit. And the reason I want to show you this is because our technology, unlike many other things you will see, if you are a little bit nervous up here, which I think you should be if you're serious about the stuff you do, it will affect it. And our technology is the kind of thing that's very, very, it can be sensitive to that when you're you should just be natural to it. So it's completely transparent to the end user. They don't know this is being used. There's no enrollment process and so forth. But when you're in this kind of relationship that I am now with you, it is a little different than what our users would see. So like, for example, spelling your own name wrong. So there we see the score. We see that the username, I spelled it wrong, which is probably not a good thing if you spelled it wrong, your own username wrong. But it's very good on the overall score because we look at both of them. We look at many factors. The other thing is we can go over and start the mobile one, and I'll just speak a little bit. I have like a minute left. Let's see here. So I don't know how well you can see that, but I just want to kind of show you this as well here. So I'd be happier to show you this in the demo as well. That we're in the app bar, which is in the middle of the demonstration. But what we're doing here, just really quickly, is this is all just on the login. So login, the username plus password. We actually do this continuously, and that's what I want to leave you with. We're doing this continuously throughout the field, so you put this information in all the fields, and you can continuously monitor that it's the right user. So for example, if you have a deeper web experience and you're in there and somebody puts their phone away and they put it back up, there may not be a reason to log them out because we can tell pretty quickly within a few characters if it's the right user, if we have this kind of previous data on them. So it's very frictionless. And it's a continuous authentication. That's what we do within behavioral biometrics. So I want to thank everybody for listening to this. And if you have any questions, again, we're in the app bar. So thank you.